Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Sips, Lips, and Makeup Tricks. My name is Jeannie. Okay, so I've got something fun planned for today. I know I'm looking a little crazy, so just bear with me. So before we jump into the video, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would deeply appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button and then the notification bell. It'll let you know every time I upload something new. I do monthly giveaways here on my channel. It's always something great, something to look forward to. I've got one going on right now. It does end on the last day of July. So if you would like to enter into that giveaway, it's not too late. Just look for the Christmas in July giveaway and go ahead and get yourself entered. All you have to do is be subscribed. I already have a stockpile going for the August giveaway with some Lorac, some Pixie, and a couple other things. And we're still weeks away from that giveaway, and I'm already stockpiling for it. So something fun, something I love doing, something to look forward to. And yeah, so if you're not subscribed, please do so. Okay, so moving right along, today is going to be fun. Now, if you are at all familiar with BoxyCharm or know anything about it, there was recently, this last month, a Anastasia Beverly Hills takeover box for the premium boxes. So we got to choose between this palette or, well, I have the other one down there, the purple one. These are from the NORVINA collection. They're the Pro palettes. They do retail for $60 a piece. Now, I chose the purple one for my box and then picked this one up in BoxyCharm add-ons. This is what the palette looks like. So, super vibrant looking palette. Well, I am always on Amazon, always shopping everywhere. I'm a total shopaholic and saw this, you guys. Now, if this is not like the craziest dupe you've ever seen, I mean, right even down to the packaging. This is the ABH. This is the dupe. Completely identical colors. This one doesn't have a mirror, but literally completely identical. I already did some swatching on it just to see how they would compare, but literally just identical color story, right? So this one retails for $60. This one retails for $9.99 on Amazon. So, you know, I wanted to order it and see, you know, what it was like. See if I could create the same exact look and if it would look any different with the $10 palette versus the $60 palette. Now, funny story. I found it. I ordered it. I wanted to do the video with it, and then it didn't show up on the day it was supposed to. So I'm like, what the heck? I go on there, and they're saying, oh, your package is running late. You can request a refund, blah, blah, blah. So I request the refund. I get the refund and order another one because I still want to do the video. I still want to check out the dupe. And next thing you know, both of them, both of the dupes are outside at my door. So not only did I get the refund, but I got the other one that I paid for too. So somehow now I have two of these $10 palettes. So I'm going to do a little mini giveaway with one of them if anybody is interested. But so what we're going to do is we're going to do the same exact colors, one on one eye, one on the other eye. I'm already primed and set. Now I wanted to go in with a priming and setting combo that I already know to work like a dream. So I went in with my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair, which is why I look so ghost white in this area, but I love it. I love to brighten the eye area, and it's perfect for covering all of the discoloration, if you have any, or veins or anything around the eye area prior to going in for, you know, a shadow look. So it gives you literally, it's called Clean Canvas, and it literally gives you a clean canvas to start from. And then I always set my eyes with the Hydra Mist setting powder from Becca Cosmetics. So that is what I have done so far. I'm going to do ABH on this side. I'm going to do the dupe on the other side. And I'm just going to be honest with you, this might be a complete disaster. Number one, we're sipping on wine. I mean, not that that's going to make any difference in the makeup, but I mean, you never know. But I'll tell you why. Because I got this palette and I have tried to create, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 different looks with it. And never once have I been happy with the way that it turned out. The Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I don't know if it's the color story. I don't know what it is, but I have not had luck with this palette to begin with. So to think we're going to try again with a look with it and then try a $10 palette that looks the same, this could be a disaster. Just putting it out there. I do think that the formula in her NORVINA collection is different than some of her other palettes because I have her old school Riviera palette. In fact, I probably have it like right over here somewhere. Yeah, her old school Riviera palette. Super, super cute palette. Really pretty colors. But yeah, I think that the formula is different. I don't know if it's because this is the NORVINA collection is like different than the other ones or whatever. I don't know. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. I feel like I just like talked forever and I wish, update on the camera situation. Also, the camera doesn't work. So we are sending it back and I'm getting another one. So it's going to be a little while still, but I will be having a camera soon where I can zoom right into the eye area when I'm doing my looks, and then it'll be a lot better. But until then, just bear with me. Okay, let's get into the look. So I'm going to start off with a domed blending brush. This is actually from Laura Geller. And since this is like a crazy color palette, I'm just going to go all out. It's probably going to be a disaster anyways. I have not yet created a look with this palette that I liked. So we're just going to go out there. I'm going to go in with this bright color, the first one right here. It's kind of like a neon, it's like a mix between neon yellow and neon green. And it is A1 in the palette. I'm just going to take it, and what did I say? I said I was going to do ABH on this side. Okay, so I'm going to take it and just go all over with it as if I was like transition coloring with it. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this palette. Like, and I'll be honest with you, I am confident in my eye makeup skills. Like, I mean, I'm not the best in the world, but I'm definitely not the worst either. And I definitely know how to work with eye makeup and shadows, whether it be liquids or glitters or mattes or shimmers. Like, I know how to work with eyeshadows, but there is something about this palette that I have not had good luck with. But like I said, so if the dupe is any good, you can also get it in the purple version and the light blue version for the dupes of the NORVINA Pro Palette collection. So as you can see, this is the NORVINA side. I've got a little layer of that neon color going. So, okay, now so far so good. Now I do want to, I should probably use, you know what? My freaking makeup brush cleaner is upstairs. I don't know how it got up there, but I'm just going to clean the brush on like a dry towel thing here. And then I'm going to take the same color in the dupe palette, and we're going to go in on the other eye. Okay. Really very similar in pigmentation and color payoff as far as this color goes. This one might be a tad bit lighter. So pretty similar. I think to achieve the exact same pigmentation. I would have to just dip in just a tad more on the dupe side. So I'm going to do that. We're going to try and get the eyes to match and see at the end of it all. Even if you have to go in once more with the dupe side, so what? Let's see if we can create the exact same look where you can't tell the difference between the $60 palette and the $9 palette. I think that's fun. Of course, like I said though, it might not be a real pretty look. I think it's just the color story or something that just does not work for me. But okay, so we have very similar things going on with both eyes right now. So let's go on to the next. So I think what I'm going to do next is... Okay, so I'm grabbing just another domed blending brush. I believe this is from Luxie. I'm going to take this dark, well, not dark, but like this green color down here. Yeah, it's a darkish compared to some of the other brighter colors. It's darker, so I'm going to take some of that. This is the ABH palette. And I'm going to just keep this right on the outer edge over here. Really just focusing it really right on that lid on the outer edge. And then just kind of blending it kind of just right into the outer edge, the crease of my outer edge. Just going to continue blending here for a second so that we're not looking all crazy and harsh. And I'm just really kind of keeping that darker green just on the outer edge and just kind of trying to blend out the edges of it so that I have somewhat of a seamless transition from the darker green to the more fluorescent color. Okay. And that is where we are at with that. Now I'm going to clean the brush off just like I did before, and we're going to go in on the dupe side. Okay, taking the dupe palette, dipping into that same color right here. And do the same exact thing. Concentrate it right on that outer lid, really before anything. And then work it into the crease area of the outer edge. But first, really kind of just get that color on there on the lid. So definitely similar in shade. I would say that like the other color, I think like any time that I would have to go in once with the ABH, I may have to go dip my brush in twice with the dupe palette. At least that's the way it's look. Well, actually, I don't know. I might not have to go in twice with this color. I do need to blend it for a minute though to really make it look okay and not like crazy. You guys, I'm so excited. I got some things today for the August giveaway. And of course, like, I got like one for myself, one for the giveaway type of thing because I start getting jealous of like the things that I'm giving away. Like the Too Faced Enchanted Wonder eyeshadow palette set. I freaking wanted that, but I put it in the giveaway. And then I went back to Nordstrom's Rack to where I bought it to get myself one. Guess what? They're gone. So this time when I found something for the giveaway, I bought one for the giveaway and one for me. Okay, so let's have a look here. Really, it's very, very similar. I do not need to go in a second time with the green. Now, I'm going to take that first brush that I was using with the more fluorescent color, and I'm going back into the ABH palette. And I'm going to take this bright yellow down here in the bottom of the palette. I'm going to pick that up on my brush. And I'm going to kind of, okay, so I'm not going into the inner corner per se, but I'm going to start right here. And I'm going to blend it right like a windshield wiper, right like that. And then when I feel like the pigment is off of the brush, I'm going to drag it down into the inner corner. Yeah, this is definitely not a typical eyeshadow look, like an everyday typical eyeshadow look for me. But I really don't know how to make a typical everyday eyeshadow look with this palette. That's the thing. There's like such crazy coloring in it that I just don't know. It's just definitely not my favorite palette. But this is going to give a nice, pretty pop of yellow in the inner corner and kind of just help to blend that darker green and the lighter green together where they meet. So really, so there's nothing really left on the brush. I am going to, oh my God. Grayley! Grayley wants to say hi. This is my kitty Grayley. He's a sweet boy. He's purring. Grayley, you're ruining my video, buddy. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, you gotta go, bud. Oh, man. If it's not the kids, it's the cats. If it's not the cats, it's the dogs. Can't catch a break around here. Ugh. Okay. So, I'm satisfied with that. On this side, we're going to clean the brush. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the dupe side. So, I've got the dupe palette here going right into that yellow color. And again, I'm going to start right here. And then afterwards, kind of bring it into the inner corner and really just go over that area where those two green colors meet to just kind of help everything blend out and transition properly, one into the other. Boy, my kids are being real quiet up there. I almost am thinking about pausing this for a second because it's like too quiet is something's going on. Okay, so this is where we are at. Honestly, it looks very similar. Very, very similar. Okay, we're definitely going to test out the shimmers. I'm going to go in on my lid with the NARS Smudge Proof Shadow Base. I just got this the other day, and it is really, really good for a lid base for shimmers. I also have another one that is a lot cheaper than this that I really, really like for this too. It's from the Beauty Crop, and it is Stuck on You. It comes in a little pot. That is amazing for helping shimmers pop. but I got this the other day, and I've really been enjoying this one as well. So, and when I place this, I am just placing it 3/4 of the way. Now, this is the dupe side. Think about it for a minute. Okay, let's go in with some shimmer. So we don't have really many options for shimmer. There's only, you know what? Let's do this light blue shimmer. I'm taking it on my finger. That is how I normally apply shimmers most of the time. Now, I'm not taking it all the way in. I am starting halfway on the lid and just bringing it to the very edge of the primer is all. So this is a pretty shimmer. Shimmer comes out really nice. I mean, the price difference in the palette is freaking crazy for them to be so similar. Now, I mean, the makeup look itself is not like my favorite or anything. So since I already have this lid primed, I'm just going to go back in and finish it, and then we will do all of the steps that I did on this side, on the other side with the ABH palette. But I'm going to go in with this lightest shimmer right here, right underneath the blue shimmer we just did. Picking that up on my finger and taking it right into the inner corner. And just kind of blending it right into that blue that I just put. Definitely gonna have to go in for more of that same color. You know what I think I want to do? And I will do the same thing on the other side as well. But I am going to take a shading brush. So I'm going to take a small flat shading brush like this, and I'm going to spray it with Urban Decay All Nighter. And I'm going to go into the shimmer, that light shimmer like that. So I sprayed the brush, and I'm going to pick up some of this color here. I wasn't getting real good payoff with my fingertip. Well, I mean, it was okay, but I like my lids blinging. Bling, bling. I'm in a silly mood, you guys. I'm sorry. Forgive me. So I'm taking that light kind of champagne color and just bringing it right into the light blue and right back into the socket line, but not above into the crease, and just patting it all on there. It's happening again. Like, every time I try a look with this palette, you guys, like, I could literally, I've got, I don't know, like 500 different palettes that, like, I could pick up and try a look with and end up with something that I like with, like, every single freaking one, except for this freaking ABH palette. I don't like it. I'm about to throw them all out. But I'm going to do the same thing on the lid here on the other side. With the NARS primer. Just prime that lid for the shimmer and see how that side holds up. Again, just taking it 3/4 of the way over. Okay, we are primed. I'm taking the ABH palette and I'm going to go in with this shimmery blue color, just like I did on the dupe side. And I'm taking it right into the middle of the lid. Just patting it right onto the lid there. Taking my finger right kind of like over the edge of that darker green on the very outer edge and just kind of like blending it over. That blue is a pretty color if you like blue shadows. Okay, so I want to do all the same steps. So first we're going to try with our finger with this color right underneath the blue. And bring it right in that inner corner. Oh, wow. See, the shimmer on the ABH palette, at least this white shimmer, is a little more pigmented than the dupe, for sure. And anytime I have a place where two colors are coming together, like the light blue and the green on the outer edge, or the champagne color and the light blue, I'm taking my finger and just kind of like rubbing them together on the lid. And it helps for everything to blend. Okay. So this is definitely not my favorite look in the world. I'm just kind of cleaning up a little bit of fallout here that I've got. Okay, so what my next plan is to do my highlight under my brows and highlight this area just like I would in any other look. So I'm going to take an angled brush like this. I believe this is from Luxie. We'll go in on the ABH side first. I'm going to take that lightest shimmer again. And I'm going to pop it under the brow bone here. And kind of just work it right into that color. It actually really goes over that yellow really nicely. And then I'm also going to bring it right into the inner part of my eye socket here with the shape of my eye. This is how highlights look best on me. Where you're going to place your highlight really, really does depend on the shape of your eye. But for me, placing it like from in here to about right here really opens my eye and brightens my eye area. So I do not like this look at all. Really, I'm just kind of trying to save it, I think. I don't know what to do to save it, though. Sometimes it doesn't work. But, okay, let's clean the brush and do the same on the dupe side. Even if it's not my favorite, we're not going to be a quitter and we're going to see it through. So let's do the same thing and pick up that color right there. Gonna work it into the brow bone. Work it right in on top of that yellow up there. Yeah, I have to go in again to get the same amount of shimmer as the ABH side. Definitely, at least for that one color, that champagne shimmer color, the ABH palette is a lot more pigmented. But honestly, all in all, most of the colors are very, very similar in pigmentation, if anything, and kind of pretty similar in the way that the formula feels as well, which is pretty impressive for $10. Okay, so I am just still not happy with this at all, like at all. So do I continue to try and play and fix it into something that I would actually wear outside of the house, or do I just leave it be and put on some mascara and maybe some like green eyeliner and call it a freaking day? Well, we're going on 30 minutes. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what I could do here. Maybe let's go in with the dupe. Let's go in with... Okay, let's go back in with this green we used for the outer corner and maybe try and build it up a bit on the outer edge. I don't know if this is going to help me like it anymore, but we shall see. I'm kind of this time dragging it throughout my crease. And just kind of trying to soften the line where this color meets the other colors. Diffusing that line. I mean, it's not awful, but I just don't like it. I'm going to do the same thing that I just did on this side, on the other side, and I'm going to use the ABH palette. I'm going to go in with that darker color again. I'm going to do the same thing. Drag it over the crease line. And then diffuse it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It is what it is with this palette. I'm just going to say that even, like, the dupe is fine. I think it did a fabulous job. I think that the only real difference was the champagne shimmer color is a little more pigmented on the ABH than it is on the dupe. But honestly, very similar in color payoff. I'm just not crazy about the looks that I create with this. This is like the 6th time, and that just doesn't happen to me. Like, oh, believe me, there is plenty of times where I create a look and I'm like, oh my God, this is awful. I have to wipe it off and start all over. But never like 6 times with one palette and never come up with a look that I'm like, yes, I nailed it. There we go. There we go. Never have I with this. So it's just not my palette. It's just not my thing. However, I do have an extra one of the dupes. If anybody is interested in getting the palette, I'll pay for shipping. All you got to do is throw me a peace sign in the comment section and give the video a big thumbs up for, give me an A for effort, because your girl really did try. I really, really did. And I still kind of want to try and save it. I'm thinking that one thing that saves looks sometimes that I have messed up is going in with my Ofra highlighter. Let's just try it. I'm going in with the Mini Good To Go palette from Ofra Cosmetics. It's got the big highlight wheel with the different highlight colors. Such gorgeous highlights. I'm going to use this lighter one, and I'm going to put it in the inner corner right here and work it just a bit into the look. Kind of frost that area right out. I am in love with Ofra's highlights. In love. Kind of just frost that whole thing right over. Just to see. You never know. It couldn't get any worse. So whatever we do to one side, we have got to match the other. Let's just really frost this whole area out right here. I'm really going to have to clean my brushes with all these crazy neon colors that I'm using today. But, okay, so let's go in with the NYX. This is just a liner from NYX. It is a really pretty teal color. I'm just going to pop this in my waterline. Kind of matches with like the shimmery blue on the lid, and it's just kind of like a bluey green look I have going on. So like I said, things really couldn't get any worse with this look, so you might as well. And let's go ahead and place some mascara. Now, I do use multiple mascaras. I'm going to start with Maybelline's Mega Plush. I do love this, and it is super, super affordable, super cheap. You can get them at like TJ Maxx for like $2.50, $3. So I always stock up on them. They do an amazing job with separation, and that's huge for me. That's a big deal for me. Everybody always talks about length and volume, which of course is important to me as well. But definition and separation is also really, really important to me in mascara. And lately, I've been just really into like lashes anyways, but even with lashes, you still use mascara. At least I do. I think most people do. I think if you tried to put on falsies without mascara, it might not look that good. You might really be able to tell where your lashes are and the falsies, like be able to like tell the difference between the two. So like the mascara really helps to blend your lashes in with the falsies, is what it is. So we've got that. Next, I'm going to go in with the Green Essence Lash Princess. And this is the Falsie Effect Lash Princess, which I actually just picked this up the other day. And I've only tried it a couple times. I really can't say yet whether I like it or not, to be honest with you. Like, I will say that, like, I wasn't completely wowed by it or anything, but I definitely don't hate it. I'm just still deciding about it. Ooh, I just poked my eye. Okay, should we even do lashes? Should we even bring it there? I don't think we need to. This look was really a fail, I think. That's okay. Listen, a million times I have done my makeup and it didn't work out. I had to take it off. I had to start all over. It happens. So, not my favorite look. I guess in the end of the day, it could be worse and it could have been a lot better too. But this is what we got. Hey, I do have an extra dupe up for grabs. If anybody wants that palette, just give this video a thumbs up. Give me an A+ for trying. And we'll do a giveaway with it. It's just a little mini giveaway, just a little something. Maybe nobody even wants the dang thing, and that's fine too. But if you do, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and let me know down below. And I will do a little giveaway tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. I'll come on and pick somebody tomorrow. Okay, guys, that's it. That's it for this video, and I love you guys. I'll see you soon in my next video. Until then, Bye. Stay safe. Stay beautiful. See you guys soon. Bye.